Information overload. Greetings, geeks and geek girls. It is me. I'm back for Legacies. Now, a little bit of housekeeping. I don't know if there's any crossover or if you guys even care, but if any of you guys do watch my videos, thank you. And also, sorry there was no video yesterday, even though there were 2 shows. I really needed to take a mental health day. I had a long day beforehand. I just didn't feel like doing 2 videos and just needed to take a mental health break. Hope you understand. Anyway, let's actually talk about Legacies, because holy crap, this episode. So let's get into spoilers. So spoiler alert, if you guys haven't seen it, go watch it, then come back and tell what you think. Comment down below. Now, I honestly don't know where to start with this. I guess we'll talk about the, I forgot the name of it now, the Shame Monster. The Necromancer. Released last week from Malivore. It comes in and it starts sprinkling discontent in everyone and prying on their deepest fears and saying how they really feel about people and stuff, and just getting them to fight each other and get into a big fight until Wade, of all people, notices him and starts doing some investigation. And Wade is also having some identity crisis stuff going on because he is, they say, a warlock, but he doesn't fit in at any clan. He put it together through some workings that he's a fairy. And then he sees the creature, which apparently he then goes to Landon and tells them about exactly what the creature is, and that the reason why he saw it is because fairies are unaffected by it. And Landon semi-believes him, of course, because Landon is a freaking phoenix. So, it's not that unreasonable. But everyone else is very skeptic, and even Landon is skeptic. But then Landon realizes something. I'm being affected. And why am I being affected by the monster? It's because I'm not near Wade. And he started to waver on how he felt about Wade and his belief in him. And if you guys remember with Tinkerbell and all that, they run on faith. So Landon comes in, gives him this big speech, then takes him to this group where they're all chanting his name. So he tries to go up against the big monster and nothing happens. But that's because they truly don't believe. Landon is the only one who believes. And so Landon's like, okay, I'm going to take my faith. I'm going to run with it. Bam, bam, starts fighting the creature until it gets the upper hand and kills Landon. And Wade's like, Landon believed in me, that's all I need. And then he sprouts frickin' wings. Fairy wings. Oh my god. Are they now gonna have to put together a 4th wing of this school? Vampires, werewolves, witches, and other. Because in the other is Landon, Wade, and arguably Hope. They're growing, people. I can't believe this isn't the show that I watch. So awesome. Really weird. But anyway, so Wade defeats the monster, but also they found out that the The monster was after the Cruciatus, I believe that's the name of it. Or that might be another thing that I'm thinking of. The little sand thing that was holding evil Josie magic. Which we find out that if that breaks, it releases all the dark energy and goes back into Josie. But we'll get into that in a minute. So yeah, the monster is done, the day is saved. Let's rewind back to talk about this thing, because we see that Josie finds out that if it breaks, the dark magic will go back into her and she'll go like full on dark Josie, like Dark Willow levels of dark. If you guys remember Buffy and how Dark Willow was like boom and just de-skinned a dude. So we don't really need that. She even gets knocked out by the evil creature and has a vision of evil her burning down the school, literally. And so they go and she finds it, and with the help of Josie and the other witches, they take it and they banish it to a like pocket realm thing, similar to what they trapped Kai in, but this is a different one. And you think, oh, the day is saved. Nope. Because, boom, flash of white light, Rick is gone. Right after he was starting to ask out the cop lady, the new sheriff. Then, right as Hope and the twins were cuddling and mending fences after the monster, boom! Flash of white light, they're gone. You're like, what the fuck? And all throughout this episode, we have been seeing flashbacks of Alyssa and how she was a powerful young witch, and it seems like she made herself an orphan by accident, it seems. And then little Lizzie, being little Lizzie, kept picking on her, and she'd fight back with magic because she apparently was very adept with it and very powerful. And Rick was worried, not only because worried for his girls and worried for his school, but apparently there's also an evil prophecy about a witch. And he thought that that was her. Which now, in modern time, he's thinking maybe that might be Josie. So it gets to a point where she's like hurting fellow students. And so he goes to her with Emma, who's back, by the way. And is like, alright, so you've gotten really bad. We have two options here. One, we find another home for you, because you can't stay here. Or two, we wipe your memories. Apparently there was also a third option, but we don't want to do it again. And we said we never do it again. Rick told Emma. And then Alyssa, in modern time, comes to Emma and basically says, yeah, when Josie took back everyone's memories, it brought back all of my memories. And I wanted revenge. So she sent Lizzie, Josie, and Rick to a pocket dimension. And she also says that she mentions the others, like how you did with the others. So I don't know what that means. That's going to be a good mystery, but also good drama when they get to the pocket dimension. Who's there waiting for them? We had been alluding to it this whole episode about what the heck happened to him. Sebastian. Next week's gonna be really good and interesting, but I'm on time crunch, so I will end it there, saying thank you guys for watching. Next time you see me will be for Harley Quinn. Hey you guys for watching. Till next time, and beyond. Oh yeah, that's right. I totally forgot to mention, next week is the return of a certain uncle?